Hello, 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 hello. Wherever you are on this tantalizing planet called Earth, wherever you are, I hope you are having a soothing day, evening, or night. This episode is a combination or a discussion of a combination between Star Trek: The Next Generation and Marvel Comics. Because in Star Trek: Next Generation and Marvel Comics, they both have a character that's basically identical. They just look different. But both characters are gigantic in stature. They just look different. I hope you figured out the two characters are. Now, if you collect the comic books, you may have an idea who they are. Both entities suck the life force from a planet. Both entities leave the planet a lifeless, dull husk where no life can ever grow there again. In essence, these two characters, one from Star Trek: The Next Generation, and second, Marvel Comics, they suck the life force from a planet. If it had life on it, if life was walking around on it, when they leave, it's gone. They drain the planet dry. So, I'm going to tell you who the two characters are, who are identical. One, in STNG, is called the Crystalline Entity. Again, in Star Trek: The Next Generation, the planet-draining entity whose only purpose is just to suck the life force from a living planet was that crystalline entity. In Marvel Comics, the character is really not a he, but Marvel always make it look like a he. And the character in Marvel, he's not white. They just make him look white. Because when I know about him, whatever species is looking at him, he looks like a member of that species. So if you collect comics, you know who I'm talking about. The fantastic, the devastating, the amazing, the hero creating Galactus. You know I'm telling the truth. The Galactus and the Crystalline Entity are basically the same entity. And for the most part, Galactus is older. So for all I know, for all you know, that particular day, the writer from STNG, he could have been reading a comic book, probably Fantastic Four, because that's where Galactus is mostly associated with, the Fantastic Four. That writer probably was sitting down, kicking up his feet, reading an FF book or reading one of Marvel Comics one-shot series about Galactus. And he or she probably say, hey! Because you remember, the Crystalline Entity existed during the first season of Star Trek. So you know then they were starving for material. The first season of Star Trek, they were starving for material. If I'm wrong, it could be either season 1 or 2, but if I'm wrong, somebody let me know what season the Crystalline Entity appeared in the comment section. But I think it was season 1. But anyway, both of them drain.
Hello, Uber Eats for Helen.
Drain energy from planets. And they both are highly intelligent. Highly intelligent. You know, Galactus is intelligent because he lives on a gigantic ship that he made. He made the ship. Not the minions from other worlds. No, Galactus made his own ship, primarily with his vast cosmic abilities. But to make it, he had to have a phenomenal, otherworldly source of imagination. Now the Crystalline and Galactus too, he don't need no ship to travel through space. And the comics just have a ship because so he can conserve his meager amounts of energy. But ideally, Galactus and the Crystalline Entity, they both can survive in the depths of space easily. Galactus he does have a ship, so he can keep little souvenirs and trinkets from, I guess, his past life or wherever he would like to do. But he don't need that ship. He just have it just to have it, to conserve his energies. Like I said, Galactus and the Crystalline Entity, they're very intelligent. Now, the Crystalline Entity, you need a translator to understand it because it's so strange looking. I'm sure Galactus looks strange looking too in his pure form. In his pure form, he looked just as strange as that Crystalline Entity. But the Crystalline Entity, it may not have, because they didn't divulge into it that much, but it may not have that cosmic level power of Galactus. But I do know one thing about that Crystalline Entity. It may be hard to kill it. The Enterprise could not kill that Enterprise Entity. And you know, the Enterprise is the flagship of the Federation. Since this is the flagship, it has the most advanced weaponry and most advanced warp capabilities. And the Crystalline Entity can easily reach speeds of warp 10, warp 9, easily. So it does have cosmic abilities. It just was not displayed in the STNG episode. It just was displayed like Galactus, a creative force where no lower life forms could inhibit it. Like I said earlier, this how you know it was an intelligent creature. It was not just a dog. It was just not like a lowly intelligence running on instinct like an amoeba, a virus. It wasn't that, because it talked to Lore, Data's brother. Lore and the Crystalline Entity, they engage in wonderful conversation where they can sit down and joke and laugh. So just like with Galactus, he does not look down upon tiny individuals. You know, because to Galactus, most life forms are tiny. Galactus, he's really celestial size, but he just limits his size at what, 100 feet, something like that. But he can adjust his size any way he want. But I think he just like being at that 100, or he like being 50 meters tall, stuff like that. That's his idea of comfortable height. And like I said, that Crystalline Entity is intelligent, just like Galactus. It may be, for all I know, it could be the Galactus of the Star Trek universe. I wonder why Star Trek didn't devote more episodes to the Crystalline Entity. I think it was just 2 episodes devoted to it. And in all the episodes, it was a life-consuming force. I wonder why they don't make an episode when the Crystalline Entity is going against the Borg. That would be a good show to watch, wouldn't it? The Crystalline Entity, because it was about the size of a Borg ship. It was that large. Could the Borg defeat the Crystalline Entity? Is the Crystalline Entity a cosmic level force like Galactus? Does the Crystalline Entity have cosmic powers? And it has to have some level of cosmic powers. If it's draining the energy from the planet, it has to find some way, some connection to siphon that energy into itself. So it is a cosmic level entity, just like Galactus. I wonder, but anyway, I wonder why Starfleet, because you know it's not real. I know it's not real. But Starfleet, when it was but I I don't know if the Federation can easily communicate with the Crystalline Entity. But if Law can do it, why couldn't they do it? So, thank you for stopping by. If you like my little synopsis between two established characters, the oldest being Galactus, he's about 70 years old, maybe more. The Crystalline Entity is 30 years old. That's when he appeared in STNG. If you like this comment and its similarity, give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments you'd like to make between the Crystalline Entity and Galactus similarities, leave a comment. If you would like to subscribe to hear about my comments on any sci-fi show, movie, or television show, please subscribe. Until the next time, peace.